Today we are analyzing everybody's favorite YouTuber, MrBeast.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? What's up, guys?
I basically did YouTube videos for years without making any money. When I first started, the videos were horrible, and then they slowly got less and less horrible throughout the years. Even then, when I was making money the first few years, it was nothing. It was scraps. Anything you can fit in this mysterious circle, we'll pay for.
Thank you so much.
Dude, that's awesome.
We ain't never had nobody bless us like this.
In some of my videos, I've literally given away over $1 million. So a lot of people think that I just came up in a rich household and I'm a trust fund baby. They get called that a lot. As selfish as it sounds, I like helping people because it just makes me happy. I like seeing their faces light up. I like seeing how excited they get. Nothing is more entertaining than just seeing someone just go from like having a rough day to just going like, what?
Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you.
It's just what I love. It literally is what makes me happy.
Okay, so today we're analyzing MrBeast's 726 plus posts. I don't know, probably by the time that this video comes out, it might be more than that. In the last 11 years, and this is specifically on the @MrBeast channel, because he does have other channels. So what we are going to be analyzing, apart from, you know, some homework that I did previously, like on interviews and like the one that you saw, that was from Beyond the Spotlight, I believe, which is like a really cool spot that they did on MrBeast to kind of just cover his whole coming up story and everything like this. But we're going to analyze the homepage layout of the YouTube page. We're going to analyze the 726 video uploads as of right now, the 9 shorts that are there, the 2 lives, the 9 playlists, the community section, the about section, which is like pure gold, and it's probably a lot. We might be winded by the end of this whole thing. So what we are not going to be analyzing is his other channels, as I mentioned, which is these 4 right here: philanthropy, gaming, his reaction page, and his backup page. Yeah, so also there's probably a lot of videos that didn't make it, you know, they didn't stand the test of time. Because just from the interview, from the Beyond the Spotlight thing, there were some videos that I think aren't there anymore, and so I'm pretty sure he has deleted a lot of stuff to curate his current page to make it look like the way that it is, and maybe they moved some of those videos that were more video game centric to his gaming channel, etc., etc. So on this specific channel, I just have a gut feeling that there were probably a lot of videos that didn't make it, and they're not going to be on the list of the videos that we're going to look at today. And we're also not using any third-party sources. We're just going to be reviewing YouTube, because I know there's other analytics and maybe research websites, third-party websites, that you can analyze somebody's channel. We're not doing any of that stuff. And mainly just because if you wanted to do this yourself, I guess, for another channel, you could hopefully still get a lot of juice out of just researching their YouTube channel without having to pay for third-party sources. So that's kind of the other reason why I'm sticking to just YouTube. Why we're doing this, mainly because I'm personally in research mode and I'm trying to build a really good channel. So I figured I'd study the best in the game, which is the man himself, and I figured that maybe you'd like to come along for the ride too. So hopefully this will be actually useful for you. If nothing else, maybe if you're like a super fan of his or something, you'll kind of get a different lens into this. I don't know if you've done this yourself or not. If you have, you know, join me in the comment section and give me feedback and a bunch of schneers to see, to see, you know, we can combine sources to study these really cool channels and get the most out of it, learn the most that we can out of it, right? All right, moving on. Let us get into it. And we're going to escape this way, or can I just, maybe if I do this? Oh, very good. Okay, so this is MrBeast's channel. At the very top, it says subscribe for a cookie. So I'm going to do this together right here. I'm subscribing. And I wonder if I'll actually get a cookie. I don't exactly know how I would get the cookie. But yeah, I wonder if I'll get the cookie. And it's 737 videos right now. So I'm guessing he's uploaded more videos since, or I don't know if they're including all his shorts and everything like this in these numbers right here. But as of right now, Mr. Beast has 155 million subscribers as of today, with 737 total videos, and I've already subscribed, so I want to see if I'll get a cookie. Okay, so homepage analysis. This is actually, so just when I reviewed this, when I saw my own, comparing it against my own channel, I was like, man, this guy's homepage is just so brief, and it's kind of, you know, the new uploads, the most recent ones, and the most popular ones, and then, you know, subscribe to the rest of his stuff. That's it. That's basically it. That's the homepage. And this theme of curation, you know, organization, is something that we're going to be, I think, seeing a lot. It's going to come up pretty regularly. The fact that he's packaged, you know, packaging is going to come up a lot. The fact that he's, you know, it just seems to be all well thought out, you know what I mean? So this is just going to come up a lot. I think we're going to see that a lot. The prime video right here, the main video at the very top, is the most recent one, or one of the most recent ones, which is part of his most recent playlist, or at least when I did the research for this video, it was his most recent playlist, so I wonder if it's still his most recent playlist. But this video is a part of a new playlist that he brought out, which is $1 versus a million. And as you watch it, I'm not gonna watch a lot of these because you guys can just go watch it yourself, but as you watch it, it's basically, you know, we're gonna compare a dollar flight, literally what he's doing, versus a $500,000 flight and everything in between. So really, really cool. And 165 million views as of a month ago. This is insane when you look at it. This guy is like a conglomerate. This channel is literally a conglomerate. It's so crazy. And then when you go and do just the breakdown of the YouTube payouts, you can see how much money is being generated just per video. And I mean, what's awesome about him is that he gives a lot of it back to the community. I'm foreshadowing. I don't want to give too much of it away. So here we go. All right. So this was the homepage. Okay. Moving on. The meat of the channel is this thing right here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just scroll to the bottom real quick, just so we can see what it looked like from the very, very beginning of it, or at least the videos that he left on here, and the progression of it. And it's honestly, it's very, very inspiring to see. It's really, really cool to see. And there's a lot that we can learn from this. So let me see how quickly I can kind of get to the bottom of this thing. We're almost there. Boom. Okay, here we go. Okay, so number one, the first video down here, which is the worst Minecraft saw trap ever, 15 million views. I personally think it got 15 million views because of the fact that his channel just blew up the way that it did, and a lot of people like me scrolled all the way to the very beginning of the timeline just to see how it all started. So I think that's why this video got as many views as it did 11 years ago. And same thing with the second video, because you see it is a fairly steep drop off after that. So it goes from 15 million to 931,000, which is relatively short. Okay, so that's the thing that I just want to be very, very clear about. This is relatively short, and or not short, excuse me. I'm looking at the timelines right here already. Relatively, like, it's a much lower amount, right? I guess short could be used. You know, the numbers came up short. I guess we could still use that. Okay, so that was the other thing. But then I kind of gave away the next point, is that these are short, man. These videos are very, very short. I'm looking, like, I think about this video that I'm doing right now is probably going to end up being for sure over 30 minutes, maybe an hour or something like that. And these are freaking short, dude. 2 minutes, 37 seconds, 4 minutes, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. So I don't know if at the beginning this was a strategic move that he made, or if he just kind of grew into his strategy over time, because a lot of this also seems like just highlights from his gaming. Like, whatever he did, he just took the highlight from that experience and he put it right here. So to the lesson that we can learn, if either of those points are true, the lesson that we can learn most likely is that if you're a long form creator, for example, in an environment like gaming, because I used to stream video games and I would just upload the whole stream, right? It would be like a 3-hour stream, and I'm like, dude, who's gonna sit there and watch this whole thing? Most likely not very many people are just gonna sit there and watch the replay of something else that happened, especially if I'm not talking, right? So if we click on one of these things, that's another thing that's probably useful to know if you're a gamer. if you click on any of these, he's talking.
From Saul, before you can advance, you must flip every switch and kill all the monsters.
He's talking. He talks in everything, right? So there we go. Watch him not talk. Right? He did what he did. Scary Minecraft pigskin. That's it. This is so trippy that this is the whole video, right? This is it. This can't be the whole video. That's literally the whole video. That's so insane that, okay, so, all right, so debunk that first thesis. Maybe he doesn't talk in every single one. And that was one of the most eventless. That nothing happened on that. That was so fucking funny. Or maybe, I don't know, that was the pigskin mask, I guess. Scary Minecraft pigskin. That's like, that was it. It was scary, I guess. That Minecraft face, that little pixelated whatever it was, that was scary. Okay, so this is a block since when? Okay. Emerald tool modification. Let's go from the beginning real quick. So, worst Minecraft saw trap ever, Harry Potter mod, epic must see mod, boxy item mods, more. It's a skin. Let's see. This is a block. Another mod. How to get unlimited diamonds. That's pretty useful. That seems to be interesting. Okay, so if I was a Minecraft player, maybe these mods are also, I'm sure the mods are useful as well. I'm not a Minecraft guy, so I don't know. Yeah, this is very interesting. So let's actually kind of see, when did Minecraft come out? Okay, so this is what I did already. And I just wanted to write this point as well. So it came out in 2011, which was approximately, let's say, 12, 13 years ago. And this was posted 11 years ago. So this is fairly, in the world of Minecraft, this is fresh, right? This was fresh to the world of Minecraft because it had just come out. And I think it was still building like its initial following. So that as as Minecraft's fan base grew, I wouldn't be surprised if MrBeast inherited a lot of that attention because he already had posts out around this game, right? So that's another thing that we can definitely conclude from this, is that he was riding the trend of Minecraft at the time, even if he didn't mean to. He was, and that as the user base grew. So let's see, how many users does Minecraft, come on, you had it, have? Let's see, over 17 million as of 2023. How many users did Minecraft have in 2012, let's say? 2012, wow! They had even more in 2012, so wow, you guys. So, okay, so that's insane, bro. As far as riding a trend is concerned, it was pretty much right when this thing was at its peak that everybody's so excited about it that he is doing these posts. So it kind of makes sense that even at the time it could have just lifted off just because of the fact that he was riding the wave for Minecraft pretty well. So we can note that. I would definitely note that as an analysis point. And so best Minecraft, we're still in Minecraft, and this is this is still 10 years ago. So now we're at let's see, how much of a gap? So it says this is 10 years ago. Does it give us a date? No, it just says 10. Okay, March 10th, 2013. And then this says why I haven't been uploading. So let's see what
How's it?
And this is March 25th, 2013. Okay, so I don't exactly know what this means.
Guys, this is a rated UU battle on Pokemon Showdown, and I lead with my Bronzong. I didn't switch because I am heat-proof, so I'm Arcane, but which means Vintage Raikou, I can't get the Will-O-Wisp, absolutely nothing this game, but I tried risky play, because if he didn't sus, and I'm just going to take a hit.
Are you going to tell us in the end?
So another Hydro Pump without it is going to be Buster, and lives with 6 health, but...
I see. So maybe why he hasn't been uploading is the fact that he's just been so stuck on this game or something. The truth behind it is why he hasn't been uploading. That's what it says down here. Okay, so maybe, that's That's his way of saying, you know, he's treating it like a time. It literally looks like a timeline. He's kind of, it goes back to the Gary V thesis where he goes, instead of producing, just document everything. And this is kind of the reason why I'm also doing this the way that I'm doing it now, is more, you know, instead of trying to do like a well produced, highly produced piece, I'm just doing an analysis video. You guys are tagging along with me. A lot of this I haven't premeditated, as you can probably tell. So there's the element of reacting to it live, but at the same time we're kind of learning together. And that's really the point, I think, from this whole thing. But it's kind of interesting to see that he really treated it as, it's almost like the timeline on Instagram where you just post something and you're like, this is what I've been doing. You know what I mean? That's really cool to note as well. That's an interesting point. Okay, so most epic thing. Okay, we can close this back. And so now we're at Pokemon. Okay, so the first one was a series of, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, that would be 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 posts. No, I'm sorry, these are 4 by 3. So 12, 13, 14. 14 posts. We have 14 posts just on Minecraft. Okay, so now we are on Pokemon, and the posts are longer. So that's another thing that I've noticed, is that obviously it started from these shrunken posts that, again, could have just been edited and uploaded much later. I don't know. To now we have a little bit of a longer post, and this may have been because YouTube was welcoming more longer posts, or, you know, incentivizing longer posts. Let's see when online Pokemon Battle came out. When did online Pokemon Battle come out? Originally released in 2011, so it's kind of recent too, because he was 2013. I think this is when he was playing this. And so 2013, he's playing it and uploading content around it. 2011, was it end of 2011? No, March 2011. So 2011 is when the whole thing comes out. Let's see how many users they had. How many users did, what was it called? It's called Pokemon Online Battle. Pokemon Online Battle have. Does it tell us? 49,000? That's it, huh? But I mean, okay, Pokemon itself is a freaking gigantic enterprise. So maybe the game itself wasn't all that crazy, because I don't even really remember this, and I do like Pokemon. Whatever. Okay, so we have this. So Pokemon, this is a detailed breakdown of my favorite UU team. I don't know what that is. It is Pokemon. It's also a Pokemon thing. So he's talking about his favorite breakdown of his detailed breakdown of his team, which is actually kind of interesting, because it's more like teaching again.
How's it going, guys? This is not going to be my normal type of video, because obviously I normally upload battles, but just lately I've been battling a couple people, and they didn't have the world's best team, and I kind of wanted just to put this video out here.
Okay, whatever. Let's see. Are any of these a hit? Doesn't seem like most of these. They're still in the less than 1 million. In comparison to the first two, which we think, again, I just think that the first two were like that because they were his first two and everybody just wanted to see what he started out as. So it doesn't seem to be very exciting, especially compared to the Minecraft posts. The Minecraft posts had way higher views. They were shorter. So these are longer and relatively lower views, because there's a lot of these that are in the 100,000. This is in 96,000, which isn't really all that great. Let's see. Yeah, really not crap. And then when we come back to Minecraft, we go back in the 200,000. So I mean, a lot of these were under 200,000 even. Yeah, all the Pokemon stuff was under 200,000, with the exception of the first one where it says, well, I haven't been posting. The rest of them are under 200,000 views, and then as soon as he goes back to Minecraft, there is above 200,000. This is kind of lower again, and these are again shorter. So they seem to be highlights. And then now we have Project Zomboid, Roughing It Out, which is another game. I recognize these types of games. I think it's like a strategy game or something like this. It reminds me of like Age of Empires or StarCraft or something. So okay, so video game, these are definitely longer, so 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 25 minutes, 15 minutes. And so this is something that I just to point out, right? So YouTube at some point starts monetizing their account. So they require as a part of monetization that you have a certain number of hours or minutes watched to qualify for monetization. And so it wouldn't be a surprise to go from really short form videos, and he got short form video, or he may have started with short form videos. Again, we're just assuming, we're speculating. I have no idea if this is what he's doing or what his intention was. But if you start with short form to grab a lot of attention and bring your initial reach in, increase the volume of the views, right? Because if they're short and they're getting hundreds of thousands of views, but then they become longer and you're getting not as many views, but if they're sitting there and watching more minutes because there are more minutes to watch, then your hours watched and minutes watched for your analytics goes up. So that's possibly a reason why he may have been doing long form videos at this point. And Black Ops, here we go. Black Ops comes into play. Let's see. First, let's see when Project Zomboid came out. So when did Project Zomboid come out? November 2013. Okay, well, I'm willing to bet that this is November 2013. June 20. What? How did the initial release was November 2013, but maybe he got like an early release or something. That's interesting. Let's see. I mean, bruh, just that by itself, I'm pretty sure is like a dead giveaway. June 2013. That's so funny that the game. How is this November 2013? It says initial release date was November 2013, and the post is dated June 2013. So, and maybe he backdated it. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments if you can backdate something. I'm not aware of being able to backdate posts like this, so it really doesn't make sense. But you know, definitely riding a trend. The trend riding thing is definitely a good an analysis to make. So Black Ops 2. When did Black Ops 2 come out? November 2012. And if we click on this, what do we got? July 2013. So it's less than a year later. So riding trends, we can definitely see riding trends. And I think Black Ops was definitely like, it's kind of the maybe the start of the era, or Black Ops 2 for sure. Was it kind of where everything for as first person shooters kind of started to take off, I believe. And you know, if I'm not that good, then I'm not that good. I suck at making thumbnails. This is kind of an interesting thing to point out, because clearly not a single thumbnail up until this point, and then the only thumbnail is this that he wrote, Project Zomboid LP, IP, whatever, LP probably, Let's Play episode 3, and then this is his only other one so far that we've seen as far as thumbnails are concerned. Everything else is just probably scene selection or like the thumbnail selection from what YouTube gave him. And yeah, so what do we got? We got let's see, gameplay with commentary, hipsters. Let's see, gameplay with commentary, channel trailer. Okay, this is channel trailer. Let's see what the channel trailer looks like.
We have a problem here, okay? The only reason you're watching this video, you know, the trailer to my channel, is because you're not subscribed. Only non-subscribers see this video.
Nice.
Channel trailer thing.
Nice.
And that's a problem. Why are you not subscribed to me? Like,
nice.
Subscribe. It's right up there. It's like top, like above this video to the right a little bit. There's this button that says subscribe. Click it.
I wonder if he's like doing all this murdering while he's pitching.
If not, something bad's gonna happen to you.
This is insane. If he's literally doing this while he's playing.
But you gotta subscribe. It's bad luck not to subscribe. So I warned you. 24 hours.
Okay. Awesome. I mean, that's fucking cool. Okay, channel trailer. I guess at the time, if there was a channel trailer inside the title or something, that's when they saw it. Or maybe he was just being really clever and he put it as the channel trailer on the front for for his, because when you have the version of your page for people who aren't subscribed, and you have the version of your page who are subscribed. So that's probably the channel trailer that was, you know, for people who visited that aren't subscribed, which I think is it's clever to do it the way that he did. It would be super badass if he did it literally while he was doing the gameplay, but that's pretty cool. It's also something else to I would say note, is that he was probably doing this on like those really crappy headphones for video gamers, because that audio was pretty whack, dude. Okay, let's see if with commentary. Let's look at this audio.
How's it going, guys? It's been a while since I've done a commentary, or, you know, even made a video for that matter, but up until recently, I wasn't really having fun playing video games, so, you know, I just didn't really play them, but recently I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 2 because it's really fun.
Okay, all right. You can go watch that later. Dude, I didn't open it in a new tab. Now we have to scroll all the way down and find where we were at. So bear with me, because I am not going to edit this out. We're just gonna ride it out, buddy. So we're almost there. Maybe I should take a little coffee break while this is happening. We're not editing that out either. Went down the wrong pipe. And while I was drinking it, I was about to make a comment of, yeah, you should use a straw because it won't stain your teeth when you're drinking coffee. But then I almost died. So maybe you shouldn't use a straw. Okay, where the hell were we? Okay, we're here. Okay, suck at thumbnails. Very good. Did we look at the channel trailer already? We did. Okay, so let's see. Where were we? Minecraft Let's Play. I'm back. Updates. Black Ops. Invisible Equipment. Black Ops patch news. Top 10 worst guns in Call of Duty history. Interesting. I bought a new microphone. Hey, let's see. And I forgot to load it in a new tab again.
The blue snowball, for around $60 off of Amazon.
Definitely. Or let's see, at least since we're... Oh, wait. It just brought me back right here. Okay. New tab. Let's not mess that up. Let's see if he put the Amazon link in. No, he didn't. Okay, so he mentioned the Amazon mic, but he didn't put an Amazon product link. Respect. Where are we at with views? The views are still fairly mediocre. Oh, no, I'm sorry, because we're back here. Black Ops. Okay, here we go. From here, the views are okay. The views are okay. 500,000, not bad. Let's see. I mean, not bad compared to, you know, his other videos. I'm not talking about for my channel. For my channel, if I got 500,000 views, bruh, be celebrating. Okay. Get this video to 500,000 views. Call of Duty Ghost multiplier. Okay, we're still not really getting much juice out of this, other than the fact that it just seems to be okay. 203 kill game, 100,000 views, so really not crazy. Thanks for 300 subscribers. So okay, first milestone right here, 300 subscribers. This is 2 years into posting, because he started 11 years ago, maybe 2.5 years into posting, and he's at 300 subscribers. You guys, wow, that's freaking, I mean, humbling, bro, because I'm over 300 subscribers, and wow. Okay. Granted, I feel like my channel is way older than 2 years, so that's saying something. My channel is probably as old as his channel, and it's like he's at 150 million views now. But I also didn't post as much as he's been posting, because he posted a lot. Okay. Let's see. Nothing that fancy again in the titles. Thanks for 50,000 video views. Okay. Again, so you guys, this is where it gets really interesting. I mean, that's very insightful. So if that video previously got 50,000 views, or one of his previous videos got 50,000 views, that means all of these numbers that we're seeing right here are clearly not the numbers that were happening at the time. So much lower numbers at the time. But Here's an interesting one. If this video gets 1 million views, and it's 10 million views. So let's see, 46 seconds. Let's check this out.
What's up, guys? As you can tell by the title, by the picture you're looking at, if this video gets 1 million views, I'll be happy. I mean, chances are it's not going to get 1 million views. In fact,
Wow.
I can almost guarantee this video is not going to get 1 million
Wow.
views. But if this video did get 1 million views, 1,000,000, I would use the ad revenue to do something super epic that I already have planned. But chances are it's not, so oh well. But, you know, miracles happen. I'm going to upload it. Hopefully it gets 1 million.
That's cool. Okay. This is when I first had the idea of going viral and take the money and using it for videos, which back at the time was a crazy concept and people thought I lost my mind and should have pocketed it all. This is amazing. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can find... Is he in the comments of these things? That's something we should have probably looked at. Pinned by MrBeast. So he's here. Okay. I was 13 when this was filmed. Go watch the other videos. I'll leave pinned comments on each of them for you. Oh my god, bro. The guy's a genius. And I closed the freaking thing. Hi. Okay. Well, we're growing together, you guys. We are growing together. This is what's happening. Okay, so if he said that he's going to pin the or he's going to leave comments on everything, right? He said he's going to leave comments on everything to get everybody involved. So, I mean, okay, community. That's one thing else, because he has a community tab. So I figured as much that he would probably be really big on supporting his community. But let's see. So horse racing, mind map for Minecraft.
What's up, guys? And
Appreciate it. Okay, he's in the comments at least. At least he's in the comments. I think that's definitely something to be said. Let's see. Yeah, dude. He's in the comments. That is... I had speculated that he would be in the comments, but he really was in the comments. So the last thing that we left off was where he got a new mic. Here we go, 203. Thanks for 300 subscribers. No, that's where we left off. And then 50,000 views. That's where we left off. If this gets 1 million views. Okay. And, okay. So now that was his first, I would say probably maybe his first like major viral video. Okay. So now we're going into, okay. Interesting. Okay. So here we go. Videos are now expanding out of video games. So all video games. And then we got, how much money does PewDiePie make? Well, it's still in a video game. No. What's happening?
Which is, how much does PewDiePie make?
I literally landed on the perfect part.
It's none of our business how much PewDiePie makes off of YouTube, but this video is for entertainment purposes, and I just want to show you the earning possibilities through YouTube.
Oh.
And just, you know, how much money you can actually make off of YouTube if you actually stick with it and upload to you get a big
Holy
channel.
crap, 500 likes.
Possibilities through YouTube are limitless.
Holy crap.
So, as I said,
That's
we're
crazy.
going to be discussing how much PewDiePie makes per day. The reason we're doing PewDiePie is because he's the #1 most subscribed to channel. Not because I have beef against him, not because I dislike him. I actually really like PewDiePie, and he actually donates a lot of his money and does a lot of charity live stream.
Okay.
So anyways, I don't want you guys to think I'm just throwing out some random BS number and making up stuff. So I'm going to show you exactly how I calculate
So the moment is here.
It came out just about exactly the same. 13,650 a day, around 400,000 a month. I'm not going to say how much I think he makes per year because, you know, his views are going to be a lot higher, so he's actually going to probably make a lot more.
That's a stupid amount of money.
Conservative estimate, as remember, we subtracted 40% of his views because of ad blocker and mobile views and things like that. So anyways,
wow. Okay, this is probably a worthy video to actually just go watch just to see how he's breaking these numbers down. I'm not going to do it with you guys sitting here. But it's kind of surprising that this one actually doesn't have as many views. I would think that this would have a lot more views. But I'm shocked that it doesn't. So if you are watching this video, you most likely are trying to build a YouTube channel as well. So this is probably a good thing to listen to see how he's calculating this whole thing. And I mean, I know that at the time that he made this and he's calculating this compared to then, PewDiePie probably just makes just stupid amounts of money compared to that time. So moving on. Also, we can see that this is technically a thumbnail, and then here's another thumbnail, another thumbnail. So it's getting, you know, thumbnails are now being involved. Let's see. So Google plus the death of YouTube. Hell no. So you know what I'm noticing is that there's commentary on top of video gameplay, and then now it's the, instead of whatever is relevant to the actual video game, he's just talking about something else while the gameplay is happening. So that's kind of interesting to see. So it's like the dialogue is over some kind of visual element that's, you know, relatively cool to look at or whatever, but it's not relevant to the actual video game itself. So that's probably how, I mean, that's most likely how a lot of the streaming stuff with these types of games work anyway, that like when you're in it, people just have different types of conversations about something that's not even relevant to the game. Because I do it when I play video games with some of my friends as well, but we don't do first-person shooters. Or I think it is actually. Anyways, the name of the game is 7 Days to Die, by the way, but it's like a strategy game, I think. But you are in first person. I digress. But you do have a lot of these side conversations that aren't relevant to the game. So I think maybe that's how, you know, it's kind of like resembling what it's like to actually be in the game with somebody, but he's choosing specific conversation topics. So it's like the PewDiePie money thing. I can't imagine that he did a calculation of how much the guy makes money while he's playing the game, and then as he's doing it, he also puts the numbers on the screen. That doesn't make sense. So it's like that's most likely a recording from the gameplay, and then on top of the recording, he went and did stuff like this, right? So that's something that we can definitely note. His first chem strike, okay. Why Google does not care what we think? And this is a 3-minute video, and it says Google sucks. Maybe this is around SEO optimization or something like that. I'm not gonna click on this just in the interest of time. Epic Ghost Player, okay. Optic and Nadeshot got hacked. Nadeshot got, oh, that's probably a hack. Battle Pirates, okay, we are now going into a new game, and this is still 9 years ago, so a lot has happened in 2013. When did Battle Pirates come out? Battle Pirates 2011. Okay, so relatively on trend, not really that on trend, and I mean they are pretty low viewer count videos. So let's see if he's in the comments of these things. Let's see. Do we see him? He's not in these comments. Okay. So maybe these weren't like notable enough. Here we go. Part 2. How much money does PewDiePie make? So here's another one. Let's see what this one does.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Earlier this year, I did a video, or sorry, actually not earlier this year, last year.
Where I get my numbers from?
Gonna pop up on your screen right now.
Oh, interesting. Let's see. Okay. So this is...
Now, this will help you kind of understand where I'm getting my numbers from. As you'll see, Nadeshot generated 10 million views, and those 10 million views got him around,
where did he get this shit from?
Sorry. Nadeshot got around
Wait.
6.
Hold on.
And anyways, if you take a look at this picture that's going to pop up on your screen right now, this will help you kind
Where's
of
this from?
understand where I'm getting my numbers from. As you'll see, Nadeshot generated 10 million.
I guess his homie is Nadeshot. Is that his name? Maybe he's like his... How can you see how much... Let's see if we can do it. How to check how much a YouTube channel makes for free. Go to in a web browser. Okay. Okay. And dude, maybe we can actually do it. Let's see if we can get info on MrBeast's channel. YouTube channel URL accept example channel ABC. I see. Channel MrBeast like this, or at MrBeast. Okay, how about Mr. Beast? Mr. Beast, here we go. I see. 155 million subscribers. Monthly earnings 3 point. Holy cow. I wonder if this is actually right. This would be very, very interesting to see. I feel like this is low compared to maybe not. Per month. No, this is not low. I was comparing it to the other PewDiePie video, but this is insane. Okay, so daily views. I see. So if the daily views, okay, I don't know how it got to the number that it got to, but I think it was like 160 something, or where was it? Okay, either way, this seems to be ridiculous. Now, let's go back to this real quick.
And those 10 million views got him around, no, sorry, Nachak got around 6 million views, and those 6 million views generated him around $10,000. So just take a look at that picture, and that will kind of help
6
you
million
realize
views.
I'm not just throwing...
Got $10,000. So where are we at over here? How many views? Monthly estimated sponsorship price for each video. I guess he also makes money from sponsorships or whatever, but number, it doesn't say the views. Yeah. It doesn't say the number of views, but I mean, I can only imagine that just from one video that we looked at the very beginning, that in 1 month it generated 160 million views. If that one video generated 160 million, you can just imagine how many freaking views his entire channel generates per month. And if that's the case, he's generating almost $4 million per month just from ad revenue. So it's, yeah, it's pretty crazy if you think about it. Okay, so we did a how much PewDiePie makes second video, and that one had 1 million views. So I wonder if this one maybe did better at the time that it was released, because the first one, how much PewDiePie makes, yeah, not even 1 million. So maybe this was a little bit more exciting, or also maybe because of the fact that he put this picture of PewDiePie on the front. Has YouTube met its match? I wonder who they're talking about here. Again, just conversation pieces that are on top of video gameplay. The 100th video special. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this is 80. Yeah, 80 videos. Yeah, no. This isn't 100. So definitely videos have been deleted because it said 100, but we haven't even, we haven't reviewed 100. So 100th video special, again, video gameplay is what it seems like. Does spam work? Okay. Again, over video gameplay. Maybe if we just zoomed in a little bit like this, this might be a little bit better. I hate PewDiePie, 2.7 million views. Let's see what this is about.
Wow. Can't believe you clicked on this video. You're probably part of the bro army, and you're probably about to let your wrath rain down upon my channel by disliking all my videos. And I don't actually hate PewDiePie. I just want to see how many people would click on this video.
You motherfucker.
Because I put a hateful title towards him.
Oh my god.
I don't even know what the title of this video is, but I'm guessing it's something mean towards PewDiePie. Which, by the way, I like PewDiePie's videos and things like that. But I just wanted to see.
I feel like I just got, bro. My god. Unbelievable. Okay, fine. God. Talk about clickbait. Damn it. And I fell for it too. We all fell for it because we clicked it together. You're part of this with me. Okay, fine. All right. So that worked. whatever the hell that is, that worked. So, okay. Probably one of the trends that he's currently riding is PewDiePie. You know, no pun intended. Whatever. Because it's a talking point, right? Like, so the guy's relevant. The guy's probably really, really famous at the time. Because I do remember that PewDiePie kind of blew up in gaming. Before I heard about MrBeast, I heard about PewDiePie. And you know what? Just as a reference point, let's see how many followers PewDiePie has. I don't know how to spell PewDiePie. PewDiePie. 111. Okay, so Mr. Beast has passed PewDiePie by 40 million. So, okay. And maybe we can just go analyze PewDiePie's channel after this one. Okay, so I definitely at a certain point, I do realize that PewDiePie was bigger than Homeboy right here, because we also saw not too many videos ago that he wasn't even that big yet. Again, we're just anticipating that this has been very curated. I know for a fact now that his feed is curated and there's a lot of things that have been removed. So we got to take all of that with a little bit of salt, with a grain of salt. Okay, top 5 non-copyrighted songs. Interesting. Vanos versus Speedy, which is better? No idea. Hate PewDiePie, Minecraft, Mansion, Time Lapse, New Call of Duty Zombies, Flappy Bird, Builders Showdown. So we're back to Minecraft. How many YouTubers are millionaires? Here's another conversation about YouTube money. So YouTube money conversation has become a thing now. Okay. How much money does KYR's Speedy crew make? Here's another one. So again, around, all right, and let's see if this is a YouTube crew that he's talking about too.
What's up, guys? Let me start
What's
off
up,
this
guys?
video by challenging you to a game of rock, paper, scissors. There's a picture in the top right, top left. Actually, I don't even know where it's going to be. And it's annotated. Just click on your pick and see if you beat me. But nobody. KYR Speedy's main channel gets 2.5 million views. His GTA channel. His Minecraft channel gets 400,000 views a day. Deluxe 4 gets 250,000 views a day. Jehovah gets 250,000 views a day. Nobody Epic gets 200,000 views a day.
So this is a crew, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's a crew of people, and they probably combine their YouTube channels together to make like a conglomerate, which it is not. This is an interesting theme, this whole expansion of different channels. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it's interesting to see that, especially when they get to a certain level, they just expand their channels. They move across certain channels. So that may be something that we do as well, where we kind of specialize maybe. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so subscribers. Let's see, what is this?
How's it going, guys? This is not going to be like most of my videos. It's going to be a little bit different, but I just want to do kind of like a little experiment. And if you're not a YouTuber, this really won't pertain to you. But if you plan on starting YouTube soon, you should do this.
9 years ago. Here's the comment.
Pretty much, I just want to do an experiment. I want you to write a comment with how many subscribers you currently have at the beginning of the comment.
That's it. That's basically it.
My comment would start off with...
Okay, so this is it. This is the comment. Current subscribers 819. Goal for 2015 is 7,500 subs, and this is 2014, and he's at 819 subs. So we are 2 years, easily 2.5 years into his YouTube channel, and he's still less than 1,000 subscribers. So this is notable. This is very important to note. So far, we haven't seen much impressive shit come out from this guy, because it's all just recordings of video games where he's talking over it. It doesn't seem too entertaining. So it's not surprising that it's not doing too well. And he's only at the number of subscribers that he's at, especially by this point. Okay, what is this right here? This is a time lapse of his... It's a Minecraft mansion. Yeah, Minecraft mansion time lapse. Oh my god. Okay, subscribers, let's see. Update. What is this update for?
What's up, guys? This is going to be kind of a mini update video. I'm just going to let you know what's going on with this channel, what's going on with my life, and just fill you in on some things about me. And I'm going to go ahead and say this. Some people may perceive this type of video as a little boring or not that big laptop. And I've been needing an upgrade to my PC. I haven't bought it yet, but I'm 24-inch 100, which that's pretty crazy. I'm not really going to make a video about it, but I just felt like mentioning that. 100,000 views on YouTube, that's pretty awesome. And I'm approaching 1,000 subscribers as well. And then...
still not there. So he's approaching 100,000 views and 1,800 subscribers. How much money do I make? Here's another video. I'm going to guess that it's not a lot of money. Let's look at it.
How's it going, guys? Yes, you did read the title correctly. I am going to be talking about how much money I have made off of YouTube. Now, before I do that, I have to go ahead and get this out of the way. I know I'm a small YouTuber. I know most people don't care. And the amount I've made is actually really small in comparison to the other 500,000 people that upload videos to YouTube. But if you know anything about my
500,000
channel and if
people.
you're subscribed to my channel,
I wonder if
there's a
that's
good
how
chance
many.
you've seen my How Much Does PewDiePie Make video and the second
Yes.
How Much Does PewDiePie Make video
Yes.
and my How Much Does Smosh and KOR Speedy and yada
Yes.
yada.
Yes. Yes.
I generally make videos talking about how much other YouTubers make.
Yes.
And you know,
Sorry.
just estimates. But this video, obviously, because so here we go. I'll just throw a picture up in the video.
Boom. Here we go. 75,000 views for I don't know when. Doesn't say how many days or months that is, but he made $100. 75,000 views, $100. This is where we're at in 2014 for MrBeast's channel. That's nuts. 2014, March 15, 2014, MrBeast made $100 from his YouTube channel. Okay, let's move forward. Holy shit. All right, here we go. How video games boosted my SAT score. Interesting. What it takes to be a full-time YouTuber. Let's see. Beast channel trailer again, which is, hey, why haven't you subscribed to my stuff? Should college athletes be paid? Really good conversation. This is actually something that just recently turned into like the point where college athletes can actually get sponsorships and sponsorship money. YouTube Network's requirements. Interesting. Okay. 2 years of YouTube. Okay. How much money does Element Animation make? How much money does Sky Whatever make? Who else do we have? Should I join FaZe? Yep. I is the best game. 1,000 subscribers. We just hit 1,000 subscribers.
Look at it.
April 13, 2014.
Quadruple digits.
You know what's cool to see and, you know, must be nice kind of a thing? Because he was getting paid before he hit 1,000 subscribers. And now the minimum requirement to even monetize, to be able to qualify for monetization, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched, I want to say. This is amazing. From 1,000 to 70 million. And this is a year ago. A year ago, he was at 70 million. 1,000 to 72 million in 7 years. What an achievement. A year ago. You guys, this is insane. In 8 years, this is an interesting post. So 5 months ago, I guess he was at 100 million. And now he's at 150 million. Wow. In 5 months, he got another 50 million. Is that possible? That's amazing. So, okay. So, and then this video naturally has 16 million views on it because this is the milestone for, I feel like the community itself, because when you look at the comments, like everybody's so freaking happy that this guy has made it. And it's like everybody has a vested interest in his success. This is really interesting. And it's also really interesting to see that I feel like, oh, his face is just here. Like he just put his face into the thing. And we still don't see like any crazy thumbnails or anything like that. But this is like the first one where it's not a screen recording of the video game. This is another video that's not even of a video game. But I remember this meme. This shit was hilarious. YouTube ad, okay. Hearthstone, All Beards Challenge, Storm. How much money does Captain Scars make? How much money does Tubulus make? You guys, this is not a bad thing to make note of. He's done so many channels by now. He's probably done around 10 channels where he's talking about how much money does so-and-so make. This is very, very interesting. Okay, so he's done this a lot. I wonder if we just started making a channel or a playlist of how much money does so-and-so make. PewDiePie 2016 income numbers. I got really, really bored. 5 YouTubers think I'll be famous. Or 5 YouTubers I think will be famous. That's interesting. So he's giving a shout out to different YouTubers. And I mean, when you look at all of these other YouTube channels that he's also talking about, these are technically shout outs about other YouTubers as well. Computer versus console, my perspective. Okay. This kid should quit Call of Duty. And not any major videos. Right. Okay, here we go. Moving on. How much money does White Boy Something make? Epic Rap Battles make? Yoga Cast make? This is all just how much money does what and what make. So this is It's gone from video games almost to just a series of how much money does this make, how much money does that make. 1,500 subs. Wow. This was what year? 2014 still. Okay, I think it means 1,500 a second. To look at the origins of the channel, how far he's come. Okay. Let's see if there's any ways that we can. No.
Time to see. It's a lot of things. Nonetheless, I hit 1,500 subs, which is just.
Okay. Moving on. What else do we got? Money problems. I wonder if he's talking about his own money problems. I don't want to click on a lot of these things because we do have to kind of try to make good time here. And this is still a lot. Oh, opening old baseball cards, episode 1. Interesting. Michael Jordan found. Interesting. 20 best websites. Interesting. How much money does Chris Smooth make? How much money does so-and-so make? How much money did so-and-so make? Best League player in universe. Magecraft, best tutorials. Milestones and plans for the channel. Cool. This is, it's interesting that he's doing these like indirect updates about the channel and what his goals are, and he's being very authentic about it, and it makes you want to support the guy because he's, I don't know, he's like very real about his intention with this whole thing and what he's trying to do. And from the very beginning, when he was small, he was rallying his audience. And he was telling, if you can help me get to this, right? When he was at 1,000, or when he was under 1,000, and he was saying the goal is to get to 7,500. That's, you're rallying your subscribers. And this is very, very interesting. So, just right now, I'm going to say, hey, if you're watching this and this channel, our channel, the value plug is under 1,000, the goal is to get to 1,000. So in the same spirit as Mr. Beast, we're gonna share the goal, right? Our goal is to get to 1,000. I would love to get to 1,000 before the end of 2023, and I think we can definitely do it. But let's just keep like a decent goal ahead of us that we can definitely hit. So 1,000 before the end of 2023 would be amazing. 1,000 by my birthday, which is July 2023, that would be the perfect gift. So if we can get to 1,000 subscribers by July 2023, this would be amazing. Okay, moving on. 5 facts you didn't know about YouTube. PewDiePie was on TV. So this is the time recognizing that PewDiePie actually made it to TV, which I guess he made it to South Park maybe. PewDiePie uploads a fake video. Okay. How much money does Mark Whatever make? How much highest paid musicians? Making fun of YouTuber intros. 10 things you didn't know about YouTube. Thinking about quitting. Oh, I see. Aw. I remember this. Because at the beginning of the episode we just saw like that montage of all the comments that were talking shit about him, and maybe this is about the time that he wanted to quit, but somebody commented saying that he's the favorite YouTuber, or he's their favorite YouTuber. Magecraft, are YouTubers millionaires? How much money does Syndicate make? How many people do YouTube as a job? These are like these intentions that he's making, that he's just, I'm going to be doing YouTube full time. Subscriber goals for 2016. Let's see where we're at. Oh, wow, we have music. Pretty loud. Okay. Let's see. Okay. 8 years ago. There we go. 1,800. Goal is 7,500.
Just write a comment right now and state how many subscribers you have right now.
1,800, and we are at February 2015, where he's at 1,800. 2014, he was less than 1,000. He hit 1,000. In 2015, he hit 1,800, and he's listing his goals for 2016. He's still not at 7,500. And making YouTube a priority. Interesting. Making YouTube a priority. Why I was not uploading YouTubers. Analytics explained. How much money does every member of FaZe make? So let's see.
Hey guys, this is going to be a commentary about, kind of the plans of my channel, what I plan on doing, and just the history of my channel.
Just so the title does not mix you up, I'm not putting YouTube before socializing, school, or sports, but I am prioritizing my time instead of watching TV or surfing the web. I am now dedicating that time to making YouTube videos. Very interesting. Look at them sexy shovel skills. Okay, at 2 minutes. We just got to see the shovel thing because I got to see what the hell he's doing. Oh my god. Beat him with this. Ah! That's fun. Okay, cool. Very cool. So making YouTube a priority. So up until this point, YouTube was not a priority for him. Very good. 5 steps to becoming successful on YouTube. What happens if I get a copyright strike? Okay. What is Crohn's disease? Okay. Maybe he has Crohn's disease, or maybe like somebody in his family has it. How to do a high school or college paper, okay, while playing video games. How rich is BuzzFeed? Jack's whatever, a millionaire, 100,000 subs with no videos. Who's he talking about? Oh, I have lost my faith in humanity. The channel that I guess didn't. This is so crazy. Yeah, he's talking about another channel. I'm sure that. Sorry, no videos found.
Over 100,000 subscribers. It's ridiculous. And I'll go ahead and say this. I was subscribed to them since like they had 7,000. I'm a huge supporter of this project. I think it's really interesting.
Interesting. Okay. 100,000 videos, 100,000 subscribers with no videos. That's funny. Okay. How to SAT, getting into Yale. YouTube. I don't know what this is. Where are we at with these views, by the way? The viewer counts don't seem to be pretty... Yeah, 2,000 subscribers. We just hit 2,000 subscribers. Congratulations, Mr. Beast, 8 years ago. Time, okay. Cheat channels, nice. My channel, remember when Call of Duty was fun? My baby got a virus, his computer or something. Modern art is a joke, okay. His problems, screw Warface. How overpriced is movie popcorn? Very overpriced. Why I changed my channel name, okay. It went from Beast to Mr. Beast 6000 or something. Do it yourself $23 mini sound booth. Cut comms versus uncut comms. Minimum wage. My new channel trailer. How to monetize your videos and make lots of money on YouTube. Here we go. That's from 8 years ago. Why do we do things that are bad for us? I don't know. Actually I do know. That's a very, very deep question that he asked, and I guess he's trying to answer in 3 minutes and 24 seconds. In 3 minutes and 24 seconds, he's going to answer one of the most epic questions of humanity. Why do we do things that are bad for us? Great question. Biblical creeper post. Okay, how much money does the mem? Okay. YouTube friends. Okay. Let's see if we can find anything interesting, because we still haven't even gotten to like the bulk of his like really big heavy hitter videos. So we're gonna move forward. Let me see. I just want to see like if we can find update sections to see like where he is. The ultimate motivation for small YouTubers. Should I quit YouTube in 10 years? Okay, how much money does PewDiePie make again? The Battle of the Beast round 2. Reddit is chaos. Okay, paid promotion on YouTube. How to gain YouTube success. What is swatting? Moving on. 3,000 subscribers. And this is 7 years ago. So he's like 1,000 a year is what it seems like so far. I mean, technically, he started 11 years ago. So it's 4 years and he's at 3,000 subscribers. So we've gone 4 years technically and he's at 3,000 subscribers. Twitch, okay, react to whatever. Moving on. Let's see. Do we find anything? Vanos Gaming is in trouble. Spider-Man Rob Market. 4,000 subscribers. Cool. Okay, very good. Still 7 years ago, so we're moving forward. Okay, $5 to advertise your YouTube channel. I guess he's now saying that if you want to advertise your channel on his channel, I'm guessing that's what that is. Let's see. How much money does he make? Mr. Beast 6,000. Always changing my name, Mr. Beast or Mr. Beast 6,000. How much? He's asking the audience. I'm guessing people are. Let's see if people did respond. When it comes to sex, I'm similar to the thriller in Manila. Says leave it at Mr. Beast 6,000. Changes to Mr. Beast. Okay, so people I guess told him to change it. Beast, you changed it after this video. I guess that was what it was. changes it back to MrBeast after 10 months or less. I'm not gonna worry. I'm just gonna keep it at MrBeast 6,000. And then yeah, okay. So I guess he decided that he was gonna keep it at 6,000, and then he changed it. Okay, the 6,000 is kind of weird. I think MrBeast was definitely like better, which is nice. He announced his vacation, 5,000 subscribers, which is still 7 years ago. Very good. We are now moving. Seems to be we're moving at a faster rate. 6,000 subscribers at 7 years ago. Oh no, wait. I think he did hit 6,000. Yeah. Okay. Where are we at? 6,000 subscribers 7 years ago. And let's see where we at. 7,000 subscribers 7 years ago. Okay. So 7,000 in 4 years now. It's still so okay. Good. So he definitely got a lot of traction, it seems, in year 4, because he got to 7,000 subscribers, and that seems to be pretty strong. So MrBeast 6,000 channel trailer. This is one that I watched. Oh, that's the channel trailer. There we go. So him in front of the green screen video, 1.5 million views. I think this is one of the things, like, this is maybe when he started coming like on the actual screen himself. Yeah, because now we see him. Yeah, he's doing a lot of videos where he's now on screen. So that's a good note to take from this. He's actually on screen with a lot of this stuff. So that may be one of the reasons why his fan base started growing as fast as it did, because he's actually now present instead of just a bunch of screen recordings. Okay, good to know. Look at this. He's now here. Look at this. He is now actually in the videos now. Let's see, millions of views. What is this?
What's up, guys? I recently hit 2 million views.
Look at that.
I was kind of thinking about that, like how
2 million views, October 2015. Follow his Twitter. Now he got 2 million views per hour. Sure, yes, we're moving on. We know that he's doing extremely well. That's why we're here. 10,000 Q&A. Okay, no. With his mom? His mom's involved. Look, him and his mom are now involved. Very, very cool. Okay, back to of every banner I ever had on this channel. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Did Razor, what is it? Dear Razor, can I have my $70 back? And I got 7.5 million views. What is this? Can I have my money back? Razor. That's hilarious. Okay, moving on. If I could, I would literally sit here and watch all of this stuff, but I'm also trying to be mindful of the fact that we're doing this recording, and I don't want to get too distracted with what's happening. Counting 1 to 10,000 in one sitting. Okay, this is where it starts getting really, really cool. Hold on. 15,000 subscribers, speed art. Is this where he hit 15,000 subscribers? This is getting interesting. It's getting interesting. That's amazing. Yo, this is insane. So talk about traction. And you guys, he put himself on camera. This is like one of the biggest things that we can notice, because he's been, and I mean, let's see, where are we at? Okay, so let's see what the content kind of changed, right? So 9,000 subscribers, and this is where, so it went from it's now value, right? There's like a why I sold my PS4, not a gaming channel. Look at this. He's making, look. So the transition was made from becoming a gamer YouTuber, which I guess was maybe the brand of some other YouTubers at the time, like PewDiePie and other people. And so he tried to transition from being a gamer YouTuber to now being more of a business educator, value deliverer YouTuber. And the channel grew, and it's growing because probably people are actually getting better value than just watching you play video games and talk about random subjects. So definitely cool, because there's a lot of how-to stuff that we've seen now. There's a lot of stuff that we're seeing where he's talking about other channels and what they do and how much at least they're making, or other people and other celebrities and how much they're making. So this is very, very interesting. Beast's room tour. So we're going to see behind the scenes. This is, This is all very, very insightful. Like, this is crazy. Okay, so 10,000 subscribers, and then when we got to 15,000, where he was like the last of it, where is it? Where did we go? It was like something around this area where he got to 15,000. How to make Illuminati confirmed videos like peladophobian. Okay. Do YouTubers pay taxes? All very, very good stuff. This is all interesting. Oh, here we go. 15,000 is where he got it, and he got 3,000 of them in the last 30 days. Reaction channels are stupid. Interesting. Moving on. Is Michael Bay my dad? Lottery taxes. How much tax if you win the lottery? Interesting conversation topic. Motivation for small YouTubers. Give away $15. Oh, giving away two $15 gift cards. I think this is like, is this the first one? Maybe this is the first hint of the giveaway. So giving away two $15 gift cards. Let's see. What else do we got? Do we have any more right now? Should you play video games? How to be Mr. Beast, made by a really old subscriber. Is Obama dead? Things I hate. Counting to 10,000 in one sitting. 3.5 hour long video. 60 million views. I would not be surprised if this thing became viral that year. And I am now very, very intrigued. Okay, so how long after the 15K was this? So 15K is... This is... What's the date on this? 15K was December of 2015 is when he hit 15,000 subscribers. And on January of 2016, he counts to 10,000. Who would have thought that this guy would become the legend he is today? Nobody. I never would have thought in my right freaking mind. That's insane. He went from counting to 10,000 to giving away 10,000. Yes, mad respect. Okay, so I'm just curious. I would be so curious. I just want to know how well this video did when it came out and what happened to his channel after this. The tweet that said, if I get 50 retweets, so community involvement, if I get 50 retweets, I'm going to count to 10,000. Okay? Community involvement. And I bet, like, when they finally retweeted it, he sat there and he's like, holy shit, I have to sit here now and count to 10,000? Yeah. Super Bowl commercial. This is insane. This is so cool. What is YouTube Red? Movie trailers. Movie trailers be like, let's see. What is this? Making some production here. Hey, got some production value. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Totally. Involving other people. Wow, we're making a movie trailer. Horrible movie trailer, but we made a movie trailer. This is, again, listen, if this guy can do it, you and I can do it. This is where we're at, okay? Okay, so 20,000 subscribers. So 15,000. And then on January, he did the 10,000 video. And March. So 2 months later, he's at 20,000. So 5,000. Okay. Who founded FaZe? Who created FaZe Clan? Interesting. 2 million views. Pranks that went horribly wrong. 2 million views. Interesting conversation pieces. It seems like a little bit... He's kind of I think he's getting... he's understanding maybe what his audience wants to see. Or maybe he's choosing... Because it seems to be that now he's getting a little bit more specific as to the types of videos that he's making. And they are very almost extreme. Not extreme to this. I mean, count to 10,000. Kind of extreme. Pranks that went horribly wrong. Kind of extreme. Whoever the hell FaZe Clan is, I'm pretty sure they were super famous. And so wanting to talk about that is probably like an extreme desire for people wanting to see. It's like not extreme to the sense that it's bad, but it's like it's a burning desire. It seems like these conversation pieces are now becoming types of conversations that it's like you kind of just want to watch it. Like, I don't know who you are, but you most likely will be entertained by a video that's called Pranks That Went Horribly Wrong. And I haven't seen that, but I would totally be willing to watch just by reading the title. I'm like, I totally watch that. So interesting to know. If I was a fan of FaZe Clan, I would probably want to know who the hell their founder was too. Why do YouTubers ask for likes? Why do they? Walking Dead Daryl died. Fan reaction to his death. Oh, wow. Really? Maybe in the show he died and he's talking about that. So, you know, riding the trend of Walking Dead. Giving away $100 iTunes gift cards. Giving away a $100 giveaway prank. No weapons involved. Motivation for small YouTubers scheduled. Uploaded 6 months ago. Dude Perfect 3.0. We are better. So trying to make fun of or compete with Dude Perfect. Dear future me scheduled 6 months ago. That's just, you guys, this is awesome to see. Okay, worst thumbnails on YouTube. Okay, interesting to see. Like before and after grandma, or life before and after grandma. Maybe I should zoom in, my eyes are going bad. Reenacting YouTubers. Okay, let's see any major hits. How much money does PewDiePie and big YouTubers make? He keeps talking about PewDiePie like he's just forecasting what his life is going to be like. Motivation for YouTubers, number 6. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? And I'm guessing he sat here and licked the fucking thing for 13 minutes. Excuse my language. Moving forward, worst thumbnails on YouTube. Reacting to my old Minecraft videos. Reacting to his old videos. Interesting. How to make a good intro for YouTube. Worst banners on YouTube. Creeper. What? Worst reviews on Amazon. See? That's entertaining. Minecraft edition. That's entertaining. That's a good idea. See? The worst of something. You see what I'm saying? It's like extremes, right? The best of something. The worst of something. How is this legal? Worst reviews. Blowing up my tablet. Kind of seems extreme. Exploding a tablet. Kind of seems to be an extreme thing. 100,000 subscribers. Insane. So he went to 100,000 subscribers. 2016. What was it? 2015 that he was at? 50,000 subscribers. We didn't miss this. So where was he at in 50,000? June 2016, he was at 50,000. Wow. June 2016, he was at 50,000. And then July 2016, he got to 100,000. 962, 71, 73, 90,000. And through the whole thing, we're going to hit 100,000 together. This is cool. This is cool. He's recording the live update of the channel. Yeah. This is very, very cool. I'm definitely going to do this. When we get to like certain milestones, I'm just going to sit there and record and watch it cross over. That's amazing. Very cool. Very, very cool. It makes you invested in the channel. Like if I'm a subscriber and I'm going along the ride with this guy and we're just watching this whole thing happen. Like imagine being one of his first 10 subscribers and sticking along with this whole thing and just watching. That's insane. That like you're literally witnessing history. It's kind of crazy. Pokemon Go stereotypes. So this is, I'm guessing when Pokemon Go was like a big deal. And look at that, 2.1. So here we go. Where are we at? I feel like we're getting to the millions now. So Minecraft cringe, reacting to his old Minecraft, 1 million. Worst reviews on Amazon, 1 million. 100,000 subscribers, 1 million. Pokemon Go stereotypes, 2.1 million. Selling organs for $1 million. Who would not want to watch this? Come on, bro. He's like, this is, man, okay. This was the other thing that a lot of people mentioned, and I think it is a trend that we're going to start noticing now, is the fact that he puts numbers in his titles, but we still aren't seeing like really insane thumbnails or anything like this, but it is getting interesting. The ideas are getting more interesting. The ideas are getting more specific and extreme and kind of out there. Very interesting. Surprising my brother with a laptop, giving something away to a relative, makes everybody, it just warms your heart. Like I am not gonna watch it, but I know what's happening. The worst song on YouTube. How many times has the word worst been used? Worst. This is interesting, you guys. This is important to note. Worst. I guess I have to go and calculate the number of times that the word worst was inside the title. And the words, how much money does so-and-so make, inside the title. These are patterns, man. We're looking for patterns, And then we have best intros on YouTube. There was already one that we went by that had worst intros on YouTube. Okay, worst reviews on Amazon, worst reviews, the worst song, how much money, worst again, 100 layers of saran wrap. That's, see, extreme. Buying 100 layers of saran wrap and just wrapping yourself in saran wrap. Best Walmart toilet paper fort. So they're making a fort out of Walmart toilet paper. Gambling money with scratch off tickets. Okay. Now he's spending the money. Now he's making money and he's spending the money. So he's reinvesting into the brand, right? He's reinvesting into the content, reinvesting into the channel, because the more money, I'm not gonna say that the more money you throw at something, the better it becomes. But if you have money, let's say it like this: if you know how to pinch a penny, if you know how to stretch the dollar, then if you have actual money and budget, my dogs are going crazy. If you have actual money and budget, then you can probably do way more creative and cool things. So, for example, buying 100 layers of saran wrap and wrapping yourself in it. Chill out, please. We're recording. Thank you. Best Walmart toilet paper, gambling money with scratch. Okay, listening to old voicemails for the first time. Okay, 24-hour explosion giveaway with win gift cards. So I don't know exactly what this is. Should we watch it? Let's see what this is. 24-hour explosion giveaway. So it's a 24-hour, I think it's a day. Does that mean a day? Right? So seconds, minutes, hours, day. Yeah, so it's a day-long video. So literally 24 hours. I had when people disliked the video even though they didn't see the whole video. The 6 millionth explosion was beautiful, Beast, but I wasn't a fan of the 1500 explosion. What are we talking about here? Oh, no way. It's just an explosion video, bro. Holy cow. For what? Is this like 4th of July or something? No. This is so... Okay. Explosion video. A 24-hour video of explosions. And I'm willing to bet that like the conversation, the pieces or whatever the hell he said at the beginning and end was maybe to avoid copyright and make it seem like it's like an original piece of content. Okay, 24 hours of explosion sounds wow, extreme. Seems to be pretty extreme. Epic new gaming and YouTube setup. Nice. Hi me in a year, scheduled upload a year ago. Interesting. So he is now, I see. So that was the other one. So me in 6 months. So he did a scheduled upload a year ago. And hi me in a year, scheduled upload a year. That's interesting. That's something that I never even thought of doing. I would be interested to do that just for myself. Just to see what that's like. That's so freaking cool, you guys. It's creative. I don't care what you say. Bleach bottle flips. There was a cop that was called, okay? It finally came in the mail, whatever he ordered. If online ads were real, 9.8 million views. Bleach bottle, 1.1 million. Do we have anything interesting? Gambling money with scratch off tickets, 3 million. How much money do YouTubers make? 3 million. These worst ones did some pretty good viewers. If online ads, almost 10 million. That's pretty good. The worst things to ever exist. Come on. Blowing up $1,000 keyboard. Okay. I wonder how many things he's blown up. My $1,000 keyboard changed my life, so he's gonna blow it up. I bought a $1,000 keyboard. The $1,000 keyboard changed my... I bought a $1,000 keyboard. My $1,000 keyboard changed my life. I'm blowing up my $1,000 keyboard. This is hilarious. Okay. So, noted. Reading the entire B movie script, but every time they say B, okay. I repeat all the previous B's.
Every time the word B comes up, I'm going to say all the previous ones. So like halfway through when I say B, I'm going to have to say like the other 50 B's already said. And yeah, so hopefully you
Interesting.
make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment.
Interesting.
Let's get right into it. Actually, you really should subscribe though. Okay, B movie script. According to all known laws of aviation, its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. There's no way it should be able to fly. The bee, of course, flies anyways. Because bees, don't care what you guys think.
No way.
Yellow, black, yellow, black. Yellow, black, yellow, black. Oh, black and yellow. Let's shake it
That is hilarious. Okay, so again, copyright thing, right? So if he's reading a script that maybe is already existing somewhere that is a copyrighted version of it, if you say BB and BBB and brr, if you do all of that, then you most likely your recording is probably going to be original. And I mean, that's so funny. Okay, here we go. Reading the entire B movie script, 10 million views, naturally. This series of right here, look at this. 13 million, 1.5, 3.8 million. The worst things to ever exist, 3.6. I mailed myself in a box and it really worked. 16 million. This is so genius. Microwaving a microwave. Interesting. You should be able to see a pattern here. If you don't see the pattern, you're blind. Okay, why do they sell this on Amazon? I don't know. How to unlock any iPhone without the passcode. Very interesting to know. I mean, even right now, this is interesting information, but it's probably been patched and they solved that problem. Microwaving a microwave. Microwaving a microwave. Microwaving a toaster. Because microwaving a microwave wasn't big enough. Right? So you got to now microwave a microwave that's also microwaving a toaster. And I mean, this can't be safe. That just can't be safe. We are number one, but everyone is a bad intro. Okay? I counted to 100,000, 28 million views. He doesn't seem very happy about it. Why? Because I'm bored. Do you have a life? No. Who's the Asian stick figure? My best friend. Or the sticker, whatever. Microwaving dry ice. Microwave explodes. Okay? Counting to 200,000, road to 1 million. So I guess he's not at 1 million subscribers yet. Counting to 200,000. My brother, you are dedicated. This one took 23 hours. This one also took 23 hours. Maybe because of the edit, or maybe he sped it up or something. Reacting to the reaction of the reaction to the reaction of the reaction to the reaction. This is gold. Reading the YouTube terms of service. Prime idea. Savage level 9,000. No idea what this is. What are they doing? I don't know. What, you can go watch that later. But it's getting interesting, you guys. It's just getting interesting. Insane cup fort. Very cool. He's building a cup fort. We can see it in the thumbnail. I can't break my strange addiction. Don't know what that is. Cup fort is 4 million, by the way. Savage 9,000 is 7 million. Reaction to the reaction of the reaction is 7 million. It's just so fun to say. There are certain things that are so fun to say that just makes me want to be like, hey, have you seen the video reaction to the reaction of the reaction to the reaction? It's like, it's fun to say. It makes you want to share it because it's so stupid. God. Watching Dance Till You're Dead for 10 hours. 52 million views. The most insane magnet life hack ever. 26 million views. Grilling a microwave. Microwaving a microwave. Microwaving a toaster. Okay. An iPhone. Microwaving a toaster. Toasting an iPhone. My God. Okay. It's very meta. Okay. Fidget spinner versus the face. And apparently his face gets cut. He had to get stitches. You guys. This is called dedication right here. Now we're seeing commitment. The man is injuring himself. He had to get Golly, I'm not doing this. You must be out of your mind. Jeez. Reading the longest English word, 190,000 characters. How's that possible? How's that even possible? 34 million views. Toothpaste life hacks you should know. Okay. Giving a random homeless man $10,000. Let's go, bro. Hell yeah, bro. This is awesome. Look at the hug. Love it. Love it. Giving homeless people $1,000. Not clickbait. We are better than Dude Perfect. I wonder if you are. Every challenge I've ever done. 24-hour video right here. Watching It's Everyday Bro for 10 hours straight. Breaking the law. I feel like I should just do this. Watch something for 10 hours straight. But I'm not watching some shit where it's like Everyday Bro or something, because I feel like my brain would be fried. It's insane. Donating $10,000 to random Twitch streamers. I mean, let's see. Okay, let's see where he's at by this point that he can donate this much money.
Real quick, before I show the clips of me donating thousands of dollars, I need to tell you about Quid. Quid is an app that promotes my videos, and then I
Yeah.
this video was provided
So he's getting sponsor money. Uh-huh. Mr. Beast 300. Let's see. This is cool to watch. Let's see. Come on. 500. Let's go. This is awesome. This is so freaking cool. I'm so hyped for this guy. This is the best. Okay, that's awesome. All right, cool. So here we go. I mean, that is entertaining to watch just to see that. Saying Logan Paul 100,000 times. Why? Just why, bro? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, breaking the law. Interesting. I wonder what he does. You guys, it's getting entertaining. The man is becoming very entertaining. Microwaving my iPhone. What happens next might shock you. Pun intended. Tipping the pizza delivery guys $10,000. Come on. Going to Conor McGregor fight. Tipping Uber drivers $10,000. What actually happens when you click on spam ads? Giving my mom $100,000. Proudest day of my life. My G, you're the fucking best. I love this guy. I'm a fan, bro. Like, for real, I'm a fan. I mean, even though I subscribed just at the top of this video, I'm still a fan. 200 miles in one Uber ride. World record Uber ride. I'm really sorry. I don't know why. Hi, me in 2 years. Made 2 years ago. This is amazing that he's doing this. I can't wait to start doing this. This is unbelievable. Can 100,000 pieces of paper stop a bullet? I wonder. They're going to shoot 100,000 pieces of paper. Of course, life hacks you need to know. Saying keep net neutrality for 10 hours. That after a while, that would just lose its meaning to me. Keep net neutrality. 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 Bro, you lose your mind. I can't believe I found this stuff on Amazon. Like he should get paid. Do you see that? Do you see this thumbnail right here? After doing something to yourself and you turn into that, you should be getting paid. This kind of the man is putting himself through torment for our entertainment, and he ends up looking like this after this. Look, I mean, nah, bro. Nah, that's hilarious. But that's pretty funny. It's like this would be one of those things that it would be great to hire a YouTuber if you're like a politician and you want to campaign or something, and just have them repeat your slogan 100,000 times or for 10 hours or something, and that will become a YouTube viral video. That's like a brilliant idea. If anybody wants to use that, you are supposed to pay me for it. Politicians, you owe me money. I can't believe I found this stuff on Amazon. Donating big donations to Twitch streamers. I bought one Snickers from every Walmart. You guys, it's becoming a thing. His extremism is becoming a thing. I bought a car using only pennies. I donate $30,000 to a streamer. We delivered 100 pizzas to random houses. I bought the world's most expensive apps. I bought an expensive car using only dollar bills. I gave $20,000 to random homeless people. Donating $10,000 to Fortnite streamers if they win. Trying to fly using only leaf blowers. Giving 3 million pennies to my 3 millionth subscriber. I donated 30,000 to my favorite Twitch streamer, Ninja. That's amazing. I dropped 20,000 from a drone just to give to people. Tying my shoes in every state. Breaking glass using only megaphones. That's freaking cool. I built a mansion using only cardboard boxes. That's freaking cool. I love this. These are such brilliant ideas. I donated 10,000 if they said this word. Giving my 4 million subscriber 4 million cookies. I tipped waitresses 20 grand. Walked into random stores with 100 dinosaurs. That's a Oh, that would be so fun to do. That would be hilarious. I can't. That's so fun to do. Waking up to random people with 100, oh, I'm sorry, walking up to random people with 100 stormtroopers, destroying my friend's car and surprising him with a new one. I donated 40 grand to a user. Flew using only balloons and leaf blowers. Amazing. Gave $20,000 to people from an ice cream truck. $10,000 ice sculpture versus flames. Can 1,000 rolls of duct tape stop a car? I don't know. Winning a game of Fortnite in the middle of the ocean. This is so not only are these things original, but they are extreme. Okay? Original, extreme. Keep that in mind. How many toy cars does it take to pull a real car? I don't know. I gave 500,000 to random people. Pulling cars over using a toy police car. How many rubber bands does it take to snap a safe? Interesting. Holy crap. That's a really, I mean, I don't know. I really want to watch this. Let's see, you guys. I couldn't resist.
Alright, guys. Hopefully you don't lose it up. Copy strike me.
Wow. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. If you're a criminal and you want to get into a safe, all you need apparently is like 1 billion rubber bands. Okay, that's not an extremely heavy safe. If it was a heavy safe, he would not be able to curl it with one arm. But I mean, as far as that was a pretty loud bang. Damn, insane. Very, very, very cool. We drove 3,000 miles for the world's best burger. I gave my 5 million subscriber how I made money grow on trees. Interesting. I took apart my friend's car and put it in his room. Do water repellent shoes actually work? I built working car using my Legos. Donated 1,000 every time she blinked to Fortnite streamers. The real way dinosaurs went extinct. Can 1,000 fans at max speed push a car? I donated 50 grand, Ubered random people in a tank. World's hottest substance versus the coldest substance. We're getting to some really big views, you guys. This is like, these are things that should be getting the types of views that they're getting. And it clearly seems like he's been generating a ton of money now, because he doesn't talk about how much he's making, but he's giving away stacks, man. He's giving away racks to people. I gave away $500,000 to random people. It's like, look at this. Come on, bro. The man has there's a reason why he became who he became. This is very legit. And I mean, bro, this is inspiring as hell. Because honestly, what are you gonna do with that much money when you've made this machine that's gonna keep paying you every single month and every single week or whatever the payouts are? You know, it's like, it's just a lot. Surprising my 8 million subscriber with 8 million. That can't be dollars, because it looked like cash.
I hit 8 million subscribers. When I hit 3 million subscribers, I gave him 3 million pennies. When I hit 4 million subscribers, I gave him 4 million cookies. 5 million subscribers was 5 million pieces of popcorn.
Why?
6 million subscribers was 6 million blocks of dirt in Minecraft and $6,000. 7 million subscribers was 7 million sheets of toilet paper and $7,000. And today is the 8 million subscriber special. Since my city was about to get flooded,
Why?
something we've already done before, which is basically the video game challenge, but we're doing it with different video games. Also, disclaimer, I couldn't fly down my actual 8 million subscriber because the
Okay, that kind of seems like, okay, what is somebody, I mean, I guess toilet paper for lifetime is nice, but it's 4 million cookies, bruh? That's diabetes, bruh. It's suyu, bruh. Crazy? Things that shouldn't be sold on Amazon. You bought a gun off of Amazon, cuz? Flat Earth proven by independent research. 30,000 on lottery tickets and won. Of course you did. Surprising with 10,000. Here we go. Let's try to find some big heavy hitters. Last to leave circle wins a $10,000 challenge. That's 85 million views. What do we got? 81 million views. Last to remove hand gets the Lamborghini. 85 million views. Let's see. I mean, so the theme seems to be, I put 100 million Orbeez in my friend's backyard. 180 million views. I think that's the first one that went over 100 right now. This one's close, surprising with a Fortnite battle bus in real life. 100 million views. Last to leave pit wins 20,000. Slime pit wins $20,000. Put millions of pennies in my friend's backyard. 128 million views. 24 hours straight in prison. 100 million views. I mean, I did 24 hours in prison for nothing. How I gave away $1 million, giving $100,000 to a homeless person. Bruh. I mean, that's no longer a homeless person, dude. You're a G. You're a fucking gangster. I love this guy. Gave him an hour to spend 100 grand. Last to take a hand off keeps it. What? Last to take hand off house keeps it. I see. I was like, what? Eating $10,000 golden steak, 128 million views. Making this video the most liked video on YouTube, 130 million views. I spent 24 hours straight in insane asylum, 100 million views. I went back to first grade for a day, 100 million views. Giant Monopoly game with real money, 92. Let's see. Surviving 24 hours in a desert, 120 million. Let's see. Homeless man buys a Lamborghini, 130 million. World's largest bowl of cereal, 145 million. Let's see. Everything in a store, 130 million. Bought everything in a store. Spending 24 hours on top of a mountain, 150 million. Last to leave VR wins 20,000, 127 million. Last to leave revolving door wins 50, 134 million. So this last to leave thinking, and I spent 24 hours straight at such and such place. So the themes, right? Last to leave, worst thing, best thing, how much money does thing make? I spent 24 hours here. I gave this much money to this person, or I did this for this. Just themes. Like, there isn't much originality after he figures it out, right? After he figured out his approach to this whole thing, there isn't much originality anymore. He's just repeating the winning formula. Destroying my friend's car and surprising him with a new one. That's, I think, a second or a third one. Last to leave roller coaster wins $20,000. Surviving 24 hours on a deserted island, 155 million. I opened a free car dealership, 120 million. You got to be kidding me. Where is the car dealership? Last to leave pool of 20 grand leaves it, 150 million. Surviving 24 hours in a rainforest, 100 million. 200 million. Going through the same drive-through 1,000 times. 200. Last to take hand off of boat keeps it. 100 million. I searched 100 dumpsters. Here's what I found. 150 million. That's crazy. Last to fall wins $1 million. 130 million. Surviving 24 hours in Bermuda. Bermuda Triangle, 185 million. Okay, so these are big, you guys. So these are, again, we're just seeing the patterns now. I feel like I'm not gonna go through all of these now, because you could just go through all of this yourself, but we are noticing a theme, and we're noticing the evolution of the channel, and just it becomes more and more drastic, more and more audacious, more and more extreme. I mean, every single one of these things. I bought a private island. I think there was one where he last to leave $800,000 island keeps it. You see what I'm saying? These are like extreme. These are very, very extreme. 200 million views, 180 million views, 130 million views, 250. Let's see if we can find anything more than 250. 258. Let's see, 258 million. 296 million. Last to leave circle wins $500,000. So not a big deal, right? Not a big revolution in the originality of the idea, but last to leave circle wins 500,000 is probably one of the biggest ones so far. So $500,000 giveaway, last to leave circle game, 296 million views. First to rob bank wins 100,000, 132 million views. 400 million views. So the Squid Game, oh, I see. Very, very cool. This is probably epic timing. So let's look at this. This is epic timing. November 24, 2021. When did Squid Game come out? September 2021. September, show comes out. November, he comes out with his parody or his version of the game. And it did 400 million views. I mean, got hunted by the military. World's most dangerous escape room, 200 million. Let's see what else we got. So I think 400 whatever million. What is this? 425 million. I don't know if there's anything bigger than this. We could have probably seen it as his most popular videos, but one versus a million hotel room, 222 million views. That was his most recent playlist, I want to say, and we're getting to the top of this thing. Yeah, we've gone to the top of it. So one versus $500,000 plane ticket, and 1,000 deaf people here for the first time. So we're pretty at the top. We're at the top of the timeline. Definitely different than what we saw at the very, very beginning. And there's now, his face is in every single thumbnail. There's now a thumbnail for everything. It's interesting because there are no titles or text in the thumbnails. Maybe, no? Like recently, there's now no title or text in the thumbnails. It's just pictures and combination of pictures and things like that. And that is the entire thumbnail. And he's in every single one of them. And he's making essentially the same freaking face. That's it. So very, you know, if you got a winning recipe, don't mess it up. Like, there is so much to be learned from this channel. I feel transformed as a creator. No bullshit. I feel like this was amazing. Okay, so lessons that we've taken away just from looking at the timeline of his videos. He found a theme. He stuck to the theme. He tested a lot of extremes at the very beginning to find his theme. So we saw a lot of things like, you know, how much money does the biggest YouTubers make? Or how much money do the biggest creators make? What is the worst version of whatever? The word worst came up a lot. Let me see if I just do this and do worst as a text search. 15 worst titles, right? So we have 15 titles that, I mean, the first post was the worst Minecraft saw trap ever. Okay, so 15 titles that had the word worst in them. Let's see the word best. 16 titles that had the word best in them. How much money? 25 titles that have the word how much money in them. Let's see, what else can we find as repeated themes? That's just, even just from that, most insane. Let's see, most. The word most has 10, okay? So the word most, and then of course there were like just writing trends from really big hits. Last to leave the circle seems to be like a big thing. So this is just, I mean, pure knowledge, pure information. So there was a theme. It was repeated. When he found his winning formulas, he repeated the winning formulas. He did not get fancy. Towards the last batch of videos that we're looking at, it's mostly like the same 5 to 10 themes. It's not a lot of different themes. I ate this super expensive thing. I did this super expensive thing. I gave this much to this people. How I gained 15 million subscribers in a year. You know, it's like it's value. I mean, when you have the ability to share a story like that, then you can definitely share a story like that. And we could probably watch and learn so much just from this one video of what he did to gain those 15 million subscribers, because he's going to tell us. I'm fairly certain he's going to share what he's done to get to where he got. But just from the analysis of this, I would be shocked if I didn't come to some of the conclusions that he's already shared in that one video. So this is what we've gotten from the timeline. It's very curated. Obviously, there were videos that were removed. Obviously, he outlined his progress every step of the way. He shared his goals that he had with the community every step of the way. And as he grew and as his community grew and they took care of him, he started giving back to his community. And it's just a very, it seems simple, right? It seems logical, seems almost overly simplistic, but the guy's done it for 11 years and there's a reason why he is where he is and where he's at. So very, very nice to know. Okay, so his shorts, The Rock versus MrBeast for $100,000, 360 million views. Giving iPhones instead of candy on Halloween, 640 million views. Gordon Ramsay tries the most expensive chocolate bar, 220 million views. All of these things, The Rock versus MrBeast, I don't know what it is. It's that Black Adam's thing, but The Rock versus MrBeast, you have The Rock, which is, supposedly this gargantuan person, and you're just assuming that he's probably going to do some kind of physical test against MrBeast, but probably they're just going to, I don't know, something dorky. Let's actually watch it. It's a short, so let's see. Rock, paper, scissors for 100 grand. Giving iPhones away instead of candy. Gordon Ramsay, the chef, tries the most expensive chocolate bar. Okay. Would you fly to Paris for a baguette? I remember this one. I saw this one where he sent a guy to go buy a baguette for him from Paris. Do men lie about their height? Yeah, they do. I sent a subscriber to Disneyland. I think, oh no, it's not the same guy. It's a different guy. Would you go on a blind date in Italy? Yeah. Tipping a waitress a car. Oh. Would you pet a cheetah in Africa? Yeah, I probably would. But okay, so I mean, the biggest one out of these is giving away iPhones instead of candy. So very, very heartwarming. Children are involved. Giveaways are involved. It's extreme. Seems to be pretty cool. In the freaking video, he's giving away stack of cash, probably because he ran out of iPhones to give away. Fucking guy. Unbelievable. Moving on, the live section. So we have a live that's 28 minutes, $250,000 influencer rock, paper, scissors tournament. Cool. And $300,000 influencer trivia tournament. Cool. 47 million views, so not bad. Obviously, this is after the fact as well. So playlists, let's see. Last to leave. See, we had, we saw the pattern, but now it makes sense, right? So last to leave was a playlist that had 15 videos in it. I bet you'll cry watching these because there were so many free things that were being given away, which I totally understand. $1 million series of MrBeast, whatever, 5 videos. It seems to be like another contest type of a thing. MrBeast best videos of 2019. Cool compilation of 2019, but probably because he was like very well funded at that time and he started doing some epic shit. World's largest, 4 videos. MrBeast gives away an island, has 3 videos. Creator games, 2 videos. New uploads, 217 videos. Interesting that actually has its own playlist. And then a $1 versus $1 million playlist, which is the most recent playlist. So themes, right? Chose themes, created things around those themes, and they just happen to be winning themes. Like one of his biggest videos was one of the Last to Leave videos. So, and just from the Last to Leave playlist, he's probably generated several billion views just from that playlist and the 15 videos that are a part of that playlist. So very, very interesting. The community section, 2 days ago, he posted 2 months ago, 9 months ago, a year ago. So he's not very active, but I think it's him just communicating. He's probably more active on Instagram and things like that. But just being more involved with the community in YouTube as the application itself, I think is a very, very big deal. And again, just brings people in. Can we see the members of we can't. Can we see the number of likes? 376,000, 350,000. So these are like diehards, right? So sorry for no videos. COVID hit me pretty hard, and after 2 weeks and a negative test, I was still tired all day. I'm finally feeling more energetic. Now time to start grinding again. Almost a million likes on it, right? People love them. 1.9 million likes. Our Squid Game got 42 million views in a day. How shocking. Right? So very, very, very cool that there's an actual community around everything that he's doing, and it's not surprising. Okay, so we have the store, which is basic stuff. These nuts, original chocolate, milk chocolate, cool, very cool. I mean, when you're at the level that he's at, he probably can brand and start creating certain things, and he has his own product line. Not surprising at all. The channels that are supported, and this is gold, you guys. This is gold. This just by itself, like if you didn't go through the curated timeline, if you just skipped to this part of the video and you didn't want to watch anything else, and all you did was study this, there's just so much available just in his about section. So, okay, if we start from the bottom, we can kind of look at the things that didn't cost as much money to create, right? So if you don't have money to create something, you need to use creativity and ingenuity. And so this is very, very interesting. Adopted every dog requires money. So that part, fine, I'll give you that. Adopted every dog requires money. Ran a marathon in the world's largest shoes, commitment. That requires commitment and enough money to buy the world's largest shoes. Watched It's Everyday Bro for 10 hours, pure commitment, just committed. Ubering across America costs money, but it's extreme, requires commitment. Watch paint dry, requires commitment. Read the longest English word, commitment. Like creativity, obviously, but commitment. It's just like the price that he paid, he was committed to the piece. Read the B-movie script, totally out of the box, fully committed. Watched Dance Till You're Dead for 10 hours. Read the dictionary, counted to 100,000, gave away $1 million in one video, gave away so these are the giveaways now, or right here. This is when it kind of starts becoming really, really cool, when you see that there's money being generated and the power that it has, that you can give away a lot of things. And I mean, I would very much, the tree thing was just, because I have a big garden, I love gardens, I love nature and things like that, and to plant 20 million trees, things like that are things that I would probably spend a lot of my money on, or at least maybe cleaning up the local community, or trying to create infrastructure for the local community so that there isn't as much homelessness or as much toughness with poverty and things like that. Because yeah, sure, we can go across the world and try to fix things, but in America we have so many problems that I feel like most of the philanthropists in America don't spend time and money developing America. So that would kind of be one of the things that I'm like, you know, America's on its way, if not already there, to becoming a second or third world country, and it's really freaking tough to say. There are people in third world countries that are rolling their eyes and they're like pissed off that I just said something like that. So I apologize. I meant no offense to you guys. But America's in bad shape. And I don't know, man. It's not a surprise that we're in bad shape. And it's cool to see that money can be helpful and it can be valuable to people, and it can make a difference. So some analytics right here. Joined February 19 of 2012, although we had some, I don't know if there were things that were dated prior to 2012, but he joined 2012, 26 billion views, and 26 billion, right? Yeah, 26 billion views, which is a lot. And yeah, we saw what we saw. So this is the end of the actual review section. And then we're going to go back to our slideshow for some conclusions and some takeaways from this whole thing. Okay, so conclusions to take away. I mean, apart from everything that I said live as we were going through it, these were the conclusions that I came up with when I did the first skim of his channel and I was doing the preparation for the slideshow. So these were the conclusions that I just noticed off the top immediately, but we already just saw so many other things that we kind of came to a conclusion as we went through his timeline of posts. The first one is start immediately, no matter how small or bad. So if you paid attention to what was happening the first 100 posts or something, it was like some ridiculous number, where there were just really basic, just screen recordings of the video gameplay with him talking over it. Now, that didn't get him a lot of results. So that was one of the things that we did take away from those kind of effortless or low effort type of posts that he made. But he did start. That's the thing, right? He started. That wasn't the excuse for him to not create something. And even after he committed to becoming like a professional YouTuber or whatever, he was still not doing like really big type of projects. He was just using the worst of something or the best of something, or doing something that was extreme and out of the norm to kind of grab attention, right? So you got to persist until you find your voice, your cadence, and your niche. And he did that exactly. And we saw how he did that, and how from the beginning towards the end, he was way more specialized, and he had figured out what his patterns and his formula were for creating good content. And then he went from a gamer, like originally it started as a gaming channel, to then at some point he just split off and created a gaming channel specifically, and his main channel kind of became his like everything channel. And then there was a philanthropic channel because he did so many giveaways, and that just became one of his channels. So again, be intentional, have a plan of action, and fun should be included in your plan of action. Like it shouldn't be so serious, because this is technically supposed to be a serious channel, and we're talking about business and strategy and all this different kind of stuff. It's not super funny compared to the stuff that he's doing. At least it's not as fun as the stuff that he's doing, but it should be kind of fun. Like, I had fun doing this today, and hopefully you can tell that I was having fun while I was doing this. And I have no idea how long I've been recording, but it feels like it's a long time, but it kind of breezed by. Ride relevant trends when possible. We saw that a lot with the video games that he chose to play, with the people that he was referencing in his who makes how much money videos, with the trend, the biggest video that he had, which was the Squid Games trend that he decided to ride. And there were a lot of other things that, trend following and riding trends was a big deal. Look for a wow factor when researching ideas. Most, if not all, of his later half, like the latter half of his content that we saw towards the end, all the bangers, like one after another, every single one of them was, wow, I can't believe, wow. Like, it's just a big thing to think about. Like, if it makes you be like, oh wow, like that's probably a good direction to go to, And towards the beginning, the wow factor that he was looking for was more about information than it was money spent. So he was trying to find the worst types of something, the best types of something. How much does this work? How much does this work? How does this work? This is a very interesting piece of information. Like, there were interesting pieces of information. It wasn't as big as, holy shit, he gave an island away, but it was pretty good to the point where I'm like, oh, it's wow, it's good to know, right? Package everything. This is big. So the curation of his channel timeline was packaged. The sections, the home section, and then the playlists and stuff like that, it just packaged. They were like neatly packaged. The timeline himself, we already talked about it. The posts themselves, right? They were packaged, especially towards the end when you start seeing like the really premium thumbnails, and obviously the way that it's been edited, and that the whole post was treated as an entity, right? Like, because each one of them is an entity, because now by the end of his career, or by what we saw towards the latter half, each post is now generating serious revenue by itself. So it now becomes a package. So he's looking at content as well. So on the micro, the content piece itself, the elements of it, but on the macro, the overall channel, does it stay within the themes of everything that we've been talking about? Does it stay true to what I'm trying to do and what I want to do? It's very important, and it's an overall package. MrBeast himself has packaged himself to be an entity and conglomerate. Recognize milestones. It's all about the community. This is big. This is so big. Everything from recognizing the number of followers that he got, to the minutes watched, to the immediate giving away $15 gift cards and giving away this and giving away that. All of that. Huge, huge. And it's all about the community. I mean, everything is about the community. And you see it towards the very end where he's giving away major amounts of money, and what happens to people's reactions, and not just the YouTube community, but the people around him, where he went to waitresses, and he went to the individual, homeless people, and he would go to the shop owners or the people that worked at shops, and he would do what he did. It's about the community. He gets that it's about the people that are watching, not just the app and the views, and it's about the actual human beings behind the screens and connecting to the emotion, tugging at those heartstrings of those people. And I mean, it's brilliant. It's freaking brilliant. Be audacious, try epic shit, go for it. I mean, all of the bests and the worsts and all of those things that we saw is, exploding a microwave inside a toaster, inside a microwave, inside a toaster, with a phone in it, with some stuff inside the phone. It's like, it's just a lot. There's a lot of epicness going on inside of that. Destroying a safe with rubber bands. It's pretty audacious. It's pretty epic. Commit to the piece. We talked about this already. Big pieces require commitment, especially the stuff that's a 24-hour recording. Or, that was a replay of the freaking the explosions or whatever. But there was like 10 hours where he's repeating, somebody's name, or he's repeating a phrase, or he's watching something for 10 hours, or he's reading the B script, the B movie script, with replacing B, like that. It's a commitment that you're making to the piece. You're investing in time versus money, right? If you don't have the money to invest, you can sit there and invest your time to create this recording and this piece, and then have that be the commitment that you're making, the price that you're paying. And I think this is maybe like our third or the last part of the takeaways that we had. So give back to the community. It's more than just money. We talked about this already. Treat it like it's a business and a day job. This is where consistency comes in. This is where intention comes in, where planning comes in, where you just post even if you don't feel like posting. You post even if you don't have anything to say, and you treat it like a business. You got to show up on the scheduled time every single day or every single week, whatever that may mean for you, and you got to do that. And as if you have a boss standing over you and it's a job. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only way that you can build out a channel, because it wasn't small. I mean, he had created scheduled posts to himself for 2 years down the line, because he knew he was going to be there in 2 years, and he knew that he had committed to it. And that's just, if nothing else, it's treating something like a real venture, like a real business. And that was just something that was very eye-opening as well. And no wonder the guy's making real business money, because he treated the thing like a business. He reinvested back into it, and the money that he made, he just kept putting it back more into the entity, because he knows that, I mean, he's just going to keep getting money. He's going to keep making money from the revenue of the ads and from his sponsorships and things like that. He just knows that he's built the machine, and so now he can really, really enjoy it. And it all happened because he treated it originally like a business before he blew up and things like that. Reverse engineer your analytics and the responses of the community. A lot of the stuff that we saw was based on attention, like paying attention to what the community is responding to, and then making the edits to your overall content strategy to go and only do the things that would get you the most reach and the most viewers possible and the most subscribers possible, so on and so forth. Reverse engineering analytics, reverse engineering the feedback of the community, the response of the community, is the only way that you're going to actually know what people want to watch. And then from there, you can design the stuff for them. And then when they start responding more positively, then you know that you are on the right path, right? And if they don't respond better than they did, then you know that you need to make adjustments. And that's, again, something that it falls under reverse engineering, paying attention to the community and the people that are on the other side of this thing watching. Listen to and include the community when possible. We've talked about that. Keep doing what works. That was kind of a theme. And I mean, do we have any more? No, I think that's the last part of the slide. I mean, this is it. That's kind of what it is, you guys. Like, it's not complicated. It doesn't seem like it is. It was like there were a lot of patterns to pay attention to, and I'm gonna let me close this out so I can bring myself back onto the screen real quick. So the patterns were there. It wasn't anything that seemed like super complicated or sophisticated. Sure, towards the latter, let's say, half of his posting career, he had money to reinvest into this community and to the pieces that they were making and things like that. But towards the beginning, it wasn't like that. Towards the beginning, it very much seems like he was testing just theories and testing ideas and seeing if anything was going to bite. And what we saw that started early and maintained through the whole thing was this idea of the worst thing ever and the best thing ever. And when you find one thing, how much money does so-and-so make? When you find something that works, that gets attention, you just keep doing it, and you find different ways of doing it. And you better believe that if this thing actually hits, and it's a 2-hour, we're literally recording for 2 hours now. If this thing actually hits and people pay attention to this video and start watching this video, I am definitely going to be making more analysis videos, because it's probably going to work. And if it does work, why wouldn't I, right? So that's the thing that I think is like a really big takeaway from this thing, is that you're hacking for whatever you're looking for, and patterns are there if you're paying attention. And we've listed a lot of patterns through this whole thing, and you're more than welcome to obviously watch it, rewatch it, and do whatever you want to do, and skip through most of the shit. And I might edit a lot of the stuff towards the beginning just to kind of make it a little bit more streamlined of a video, but I may just upload the full thing raw, and just to stay true to the low budget, low production value theory, and see if that works. See if that's enough to actually make this work. And if it is, heck yeah. If not, no big deal. And I just think it will be. So I'm excited to see what the feedback of this video is going to be, if people are actually going to watch it. If there are questions, please, list your questions. If you guys haven't, I'm sure you will include your own comments and feedback and all that other stuff. So I'm just very, very intrigued and interested to see what the response is going to be, and if you guys can kind of make your own contributions to the topic, right, to the conversation of analyzing MrBeast's channel. And as we do more of this stuff, I would like for it to be a conversation with everybody, where we keep it like an open forum, and we talk about what we've learned and what we noticed, or what you noticed that I didn't notice. You know what I mean? It's like just kind of trying to fill in the gaps for each other. And I brought this up because I thought that it would be useful for you. And if it is useful for you, awesome. If it's not, no hard feelings. And if you can add to the topic, to the conversation, please do so, because I genuinely am interested, and I would very much love to read your feedback and your comments. So that's pretty much it. My name is Arman Vakili. This has been The Value Plug, the analysis of MrBeast's channel. And we're probably going to do another one. So I'll just see you in the next one. Peace, love, and chicken grease. And I'll talk to you guys soon.